Hello everybody, what's going on? Jerome here, and today I have for you guys episode 1 of my Minecraft Let's Play, and in this I'm basically going to be doing a survival map that I kind of just randomly generated out of nowhere, and I think it's awesome. I'm going to call it Survival Island, or something along those lines, and it's a lot of fun. So all I really have here is a little bit of an island, and I've searched the surrounding area just to make sure everything's okay, and I have found a little bit out there. I found a couple islands with nothing on them, anything like that. So it seems like if we're going to do this, it's going to take a long time to get anywhere, and it's going to be a lot of fun along the way. So without further ado, let's get started. And you're probably wondering, Jerome, where'd you get the bone meal and sapling from? Well, I figured if we're going to do a Let's Play, it probably won't get anywhere unless I start off with at least one bone meal and one sapling if none of the surrounding islands have anything on them. So I decided that I'm going to start myself off with just that, and that's all I'm going to use, and I'm going to try and see how far I can get this Let's Play going. Well, that was a weird glitchy little log there. Now this is a little bit outside my realm because a lot of the time when I do like long-winded talking type series or videos, they usually aren't just like this, like a let's play of like Minecraft. There's usually a goal and it's easy, so if I kind of stumble upon my words at any point or have no topic really to talk about, I'm sorry. So let's go. Let's start off with a little crafting table, and we gotta be very frugal with our wood because otherwise we're gonna be in a lot of trouble early on. Until we can at least get an effective sapling farm going, I think we really just gotta stick to making only pickaxes out of it. Oopsies, there's one sapling, so let's get you right there. And I'm hoping that I can find a little cavern or something down below here, because if I can find that, then I can easily find skeletons to kill, or if I'm lucky, even maybe a skeleton spawner, and we will definitely be in business. Now this is also nice right here, having a little gravel, because that means that when the time comes, I can actually start making flint and arrowheads, and I can start getting to town on those zombies. Although, of course, that implies that I find chickens eventually, which might be a little bit of trouble, but still, I'm hoping for the best. So let's go. Let's try and mine some of this stone out here. Just enough so we can get the stone pickaxe, and then we're pretty much rolling in this. So come on, let's bring this back to the surface. And I'm also going to use some of this dirt that I found to start working on a little shelter. I know what you're thinking, Jerome, you're a complete noob. Why would you build a shelter out of dirt? Well, there's not really much better things to build it out of at this moment in time, and I'd hate to be caught out in the open. So let's bring this over to... Hold on a second, let me just move that. Let's build our base right about... I guess we'll build it right here. So we'll just build it out of dirt, and then we'll progress from there to a more permanent structure, I guess you could say. You know, dirt's not exactly the best thing in the world. So let's place that down there like that. Get a little bit more dirt now. Just carve this out right here. And hopefully we can get a little bit of structure going. I'm not even going to build a door just yet, just only because really we can't afford the resources at this moment in time. But I'm sure eventually I'll get myself around to, you know, making a door, making it actually official. So let's go right about here. Let's drop those down. If you are wondering, a lot of you guys are probably not used to this, I am using my mouse, and I'm going to start trying to use that for all my Minecraft videos. A lot of you guys were wondering why I haven't been using it, even though I've had it for a while, and why I still continue to use the trackpad, and someone hit the nail on the head. It's mostly just preference. I know it's easier to use the mouse, but imagine if you had used a trackpad or used some kind of a tool for a very long time, like say a year and a few months. You kind of are a little reluctant to switch back to using a mouse, or switch back to something that may even be a little bit easier to use, just because it's not the same. And I hope you guys can understand that, but for some of you guys, you're probably still like, no, Jerome, you're just a dick. And I don't care. To those guys, GG, you win. But let's see. Okay, we got 3 saplings going on. I hope we get at least one more sapling from there, and then hopefully we can find some more bone meal, because I do not want to be caught out without that much wood. So let's see. We can move here, and we just need one more piece. We'll just take this dirt right here, and there we go. So we have a little bit of a house now. It's not much, but at least it's something. And now I'm mostly just hoping for us finding some kind of coal, because as of now, it doesn't seem like there's any coal anywhere nearby. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's actually a problem that there is no coal. Most people have more coal than they can ever even manage, but apparently not on Survival Island here. Apparently Survival Island is not actually about surviving. I'm sorry if you guys can't see right now. If it makes you feel better, I can hardly see myself, and I think I just accidentally dropped my pickaxe in there. Fantastic. Let's go. So we are off to a very nice start already. I'm not sure how far the series will progress. I'm going to try and chunk the videos, which means I'm going to try and produce like a big like just sitting session where I film for like an hour, get maybe like 6 parts out of that, and then I can keep doing that over and over again so that way the series stays consistent, because I don't really want to give this one up until at least I finish the end, and who knows, maybe even keep this going on after that. Okay, come on. Just show me one sign of coal. That's all I want right now, just a little bit of coal, and then we can go on our way. More gravel, apparently. There we go. Let's mine that out. Hey, we got a piece of flint now, so at least we're doing something right. Come on, come on. Jesus, there's gotta be something here. Oops, he's accidentally carved out too much of that. There's gotta be a little bit of coal somewhere. I must have overlooked something, because coal's not supposed to be this hard to find. If we can't find it in a couple more layers, I'm just going to go to a different island, or try and find a different island, I should say, and then see if they have coal on the surface or something there, because this is a little bit ridiculous. Here we go, mine that out. Come on. Yep, okay, we're going to make it a countdown then. 2 more layers. Here we go. 1 more layer after this. And let's see. Nope, there is no coal to be found. So we're going to try and go to a different island and see if we can push our luck there, see what happens. I hope for the best, but something tells me we might end up dying, and that would not be pleasant. Who knows though, maybe we'll find a bigger island that's nearby, a little closer than I had actually originally thought. Because I've done one of these before actually for fun, not on this exact same map, but I have done one of these before, and the cool part about it is that there are islands, it's just they're very far away. I remember one, the closest big island that could spawn mobs was actually, I believe it was 3 minutes by boat, which doesn't seem like much, but that's really far away in Minecraft time. I mean, we're talking hundreds and hundreds of blocks away. So it was actually really cool that they had that. Can we breathe in this? No, we cannot breathe in that. Fantastic. I'm hoping to find maybe some coal on the seafloor or something like that, and hoping for the best. If you're wondering why you can see so well underwater, it's because I have something called the Optifine mod, and not only does that allow my PC to not lag so much when I'm recording, and really just not lag that much at all when you're doing Minecraft, but it also allows you to have a couple cool features like turning clouds off, you can tell like that, turning off a few different features, and most importantly, turning on the visibility in water. Okay, there's our first patch of land, and like I promised, it's not going to be anything like a sight to behold. It's just that little plateau over there, so it's nothing impressive, but it is something, and it may yield a little bit of coal, which is our goal, so let's hope it is. And wow, that actually rhymed. That's sad. Oh, GG, that is an underwater ravine. So now at least we know where we can get our items from, and just so I don't forget this, I'm going to mark this off with the little cobble that we do have. And now, at least we are getting somewhere. We know exactly where to go when we want to get ourselves some resources. So let's mark this off right here. And wow. Alrighty, well, bombs away. Let's go check this out. Something tells me it's going to be very dangerous. Yes, I am using the Business Baka skin, if you're wondering. I just showed that. Okay, here we go. Now, just want coal. That's all we want. I see redstone down there. Obsidian, too. Oh, jeez. A mob just hit us, but I can't see him. Oh, jeez. Fudge. What do we gotta get that coal before we can do anything. Okay, you know what? We gotta break through this. I'm gonna try and do a particular move. This is gonna be a little bit dangerous. Come on. We gotta kite him into the lava. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, no, no. Jesus. We barely survived that. I can't believe we barely survived a skeleton attack. Alright, so I'm going to harvest as much coal as possible. Actually, just so I can preserve my pick, I'm going to use that with my wooden pick, because wood can get coal as well. So let's try and collect as much of this as possible. And we are low on food. Fuck. Oh, jeez, thank God that didn't come down at us. We're going to block that off now. Come on, give me that coal. 6 pieces is nice. At least that means we're progressing somewhere. We can also build a furnace back home, a crafting table, and we also found our place where we can kill skeletons, get those bones we need. So I think we might start slowly be progressing. And as time goes on, we can maybe even create an entire forest, which will be good for wood supply. And I think this series might take off from there. But Survival Island, this is definitely a great idea, and I'm glad I'm doing this. So let's see, we got 11 or so pieces now. Oh, Jesus, I didn't pick any up. There we go. We have 16 pieces, which is nice. And my dog wants to join us for the first episode. Hello, Coco. Yes, that is my arm you're biting. Thank you. Thank you, Coco. Thank you. You did just bite my arm. Oh, jeez, Coco. My God. Okay. Okay, Coco. It's all good. You want to be part of the commentary? Hi, hi. We all love you. Alright, guys. I think my dog apparently wants to go out, it would seem.